Israel's president is set to deliver a special speech, with a focus on a plan for judicial reform. Israeli President Isaac Herzog is set to give a special address to the people, likely calling on Israel's leaders to begin the process of dialogue and negotiations on the government's judicial reform. The Office of the President of Israel today, February 12, announced that Isaac Herzog will give a special speech to the people at 8 p.m. on the same day, i.e. 1 a.m. on February 13, Hanoi time. Without mentioning information about the content as well as the purpose of the speech, the above brief announcement was made in the context of large protests continuously taking place in Israel to oppose the government's judicial reform plan. Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu is in the lead. In this regard, President Isaac Herzog a few days ago called on the coalition government to halt the reform plan in order to gain consensus at home. According to an opinion poll released by Channel 12 on February 10, only about 24% of respondents said they support the Israeli government's reform plan, 31% think this plan needs to be stopped, 31% suggested pausing for further calculations, and 14% have no opinion. Meanwhile, Justice Minister Yaakov Levin told Channel 13 last week that he would not stop the legislation even for a second. Prime Minister Netanyahu convened a cabinet meeting today, criticizing protesters who oppose the Israeli government's judicial reform plan. As planned, on February 13, the Israeli parliament will consider a number of contents of the judicial reform proposal, which is strongly opposed by circles in Israel because of the belief that the Supreme Court's independence will be interfered with.